Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Barth and Graham Court for this matchup between the North Catholic Trojans and the OLSH Chargers. My name is Callie Martis alongside Evan Camille, and we bring you this boys volleyball broadcast right here on the North Catholic Sports Network. The Trojans enter into this game coming off a loss to Central Catholic 3-1, so they're going to be looking to bounce back here against OLSH tonight. Trojans with only a handful of returning players this season, so they're going to be relying a lot on their new and upcoming talent. As we get set, ready to go.
Yeah, Kelly, to begin, there's only 3 players that played varsity last year. It's Logan Muser, Chris Romali, and Rex Rainier. Rex is libero, and Chris and Logan, they played middle for varsity last year, so now they're both playing outside, so it's a completely different position, let alone having to be the leaders of this team. And then Chris, the only senior, is the captain as well for North Catholic.
Yeah, so I mean, this is basically a brand new team.
And there's only one junior too. Rex is the only junior.
OLSH will serve. Riley out to Muser, but that is out. Chargers get the first point. Next serving for OLSH is Matthias Lee. It's over. Riley sets it to Muser. Overhand hit is in. Trojan point.
It's a great shot down the line by Muser. The first swing he had out of bounds. The set was a little too far inside, so he couldn't turn down line. But that second set from Riley was able to make it all the way out towards the antenna and let him free up line because block was completely on the cross.
Riley's serve. OLSH there gets the point. Jumping up there, number 7, Patrick Altmar, the senior for the Chargers. Back to serve now, Daniel Butler. Molly, Riley. Molly hits it over. Diving save made by the Chargers. Bit of a miss-hit there and some miscommunication there in the back. Tarbuck and Lee both going after it.
So they had it all there, miscommunication and miss-hits.
Muser back to line serve for the Trojans. One goes short.
That had no chance. You could tell as soon as he hit it, just the contact off his hand.
Number 3, Brady Rooney. Serve right to Rainier. Riley to Molly, that's blocked by the Chargers. Muser set it over the net. This goes deep, Muser is there. Riley to the outside. Trying to keep it alive, diving effort there by Muser, not enough.
That's a tough one. That's one you got to know if your defense for the Trojans that they're OLSH's setters front row, and he can do that tip over on 2.
Rooney again with the serve. Chargers lead it here. 5-2 in the first set. Muser past Riley and Molly. Nice hit over. Molly, diving effort, saves it. Almost able to get it over. Rooney back to serve again. That's deep. And it'll be out. And here with a nice serve. Misplayed there by Eden Curry. Along the net, Rainier. Serve is good. OLSH tips it over the net. Rainier has it. Molly's behind him. Gets it over. Chargers keep it alive. Ricochets off Muser's arm. And out, OLSH gets another point.
To be honest, I don't know if that set was meant for the middle there. I think he was just trying to scoop it up high enough to the outside, but their middle is so damn tall that like he's just able to just jump up and hit it.
Riley, it's to Molly Rainier, a diving effort. This will be the Chargers' point. Serve is out there from Altmar. Sharp. Nice serve, Altmar. We'll get it over Rainier for Riley. Sets from Molly. That's blocked. Trojans try it again. Muser sets it deep. Now diving effort again. It's both Rainier and Muser. This will go back to the Chargers.
I mean, take your time while you're at it.
I know.
Just dribble the ball off his own foot and just walk to the corner to go get it.
Thing is,
please make it now at least.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Chris.
Ramali. Big kill there for the Trojans. Is just short there for the Chargers. Trojan serve is good. OLSH trying to keep alive the net. This will be Trojans' point. Molly back to serve. Played over the net by Rooney. Rainier for Riley. It's the outside with Muser, that's blocked. Muser to Riley. To Sharp. Now OLSH hits it back over. Diving effort by Ramali. Tarbuck back to serve. Goes right to Muser. Hit it over and
It was a great original save. Then it just came right back over on one. I don't know. Guess they weren't expecting it to be hit right back over.
Yeah, it looks like kind of caught them by surprise. Everybody froze. Just got caught watching there. And
right there, Muser, he had the right play to think of trying to wipe the ball off the block, but he did way too much wipage and he cut the net too.
Molly gets it over. On the outside, Rooney hits it. Sharp trying to lunge for it, but Chargers head back to serve. Yet again, Tarbuck. Short serve, off the net. Riley plays it well. User gets it over. Tarbuck, the outside for Butler. That was blocked by the Trojans. Now here's Rooney's try. Played by Sharp. Rainier calls for it. User will simply hit it over. Now Rainier saved off the ceiling of the gym, and OLSH comes up with another big point.
It's a great dig. It's just unlucky that it just caught that perfect part of the backboard up there to shoot it back to the corner.
Tarbuck, another serve right to Muser. Sharp gets it over. Now the outside for Butler. Sharp is there. Rainier calls for it.
Close.
Muser tips it. Played up the net. It was tipped over by Ryan Bridge. And
Trojans took that time out. Yeah, I think they thought they got the point. They thought OLSH was in net, but the down ref went like, put his hands out like this, meaning the ball hit the net, not blocker's hands.
yeah, as we head to this first time out, North Catholic down 15-8 here in the first set.
I mean, if they want a chance to get back into the set, they need a service run. They can't keep going this one and done, going back and forth to OLSH, because 7-point lead, that their OLSH is going to be at game point by the time we're out 15 where they're at right now. So they're going to have to get on a run, a couple good service runs, need a couple aces, just a couple easy points. Make OLSH make the mistakes. Because right now it's all OLSH just getting balls up and just knocking back over on the Trojan side, and they're the side making the mistakes.
Riley gets it to Muser. Gets it over. The outside for Rooney. Played by Romali. Riley gets there. Hit over by Rainier. Now back cross touched by Romali and out. Tarbuck back to serve again. He's been on a little bit of a run here for the Chargers. A big kill there by Brady Rooney. Tarbuck's serve is out. And opens up an opportunity for the Trojans, as right now all momentum is on the Chargers' side. Next serving is Huddlemeyer for the Trojans. Riley gets it to Sharp. OLSH working to recover. Tarbuck gets it over. User jumps, tips it over. Tarbuck tried to set it back for Rooney.
Say normally you teach to set your outside in an out-of-system ball like that, but much rather see him just set that right in front of him for the right side instead of flinging it across court like that.
Rooney gets it over. Played by Sharp. Muser. Now over to Sharp. Overhand hit makes it over the net. Molly now to Riley. Sharp gets it tipped by Tarbuck and out. Huddlemeyer back to the line again. Riley. It's to Molly. Tipped over by Rooney. Sharp unable to get there in enough time. Subbing in to serve for the Chargers. Number 9, Matthias Lieb. Missed hit there by Butler along the net.
I put that more on the set. The set was way too close for him to do anything.
Riley behind the line to serve. Setting up Altmart front. Huge block there for Will Petrowski. Riley up to serve. That goes out. Butler to serve over. Riley to Sharp.
Over.
Now back over to Petrowski. Diving effort. Chargers. A huge recovery, and they're gonna call it out.
I think that's definitely in.
Yeah, I thought that was into that line.
I'll give Gunner his a pass for this time. I don't know if this is his first time line judging. It may be, but good kid though. That looked in.
User. Serve Rooney. Gets it over Riley to Molly. Chargers with it. Rooney hits this over. Rainier calls for it. To the outside for Romali, but that's out. Rooney will serve. User gets it to Riley. Romali. Rooney plays it. Now to Turbuck. Rainier. For Riley. Now to Sharp. And unable to play that was Matthias Lieb. Trojans point. Score 21-14 in favor of the Chargers here in the first set. Rainier. A nice serve. Turbuck gets it over. Rainier plays it up for Riley. That's to Romali. Trying to get it over, but that's into the net. Holmar's serve. Diving effort by Rooney keeps it alive. Now Altmar just gets it over. Rainier. Oh, from Sharp. And it's going to be a Trojan point.
So they called a touch. I don't know if that's. Couldn't tell if that was off the block or one of the back row players.
Sharp serving there for the Trojans. Aiden Curry. Romali sets it up for Riley. And Romali, the big kill for the Trojans. (23-16) the score as he heads back to the line. Misplayed there by Buzzard.
So they could have called a lift too on that hand pass of his.
Emily's serve is out. (24-18). Starbucks back to serve. Last time he was at the line, he went on a big run for the Chargers. Molly keeps it alive. Muser just gets it over. Rooney. Set to the outside for Butler. Sharp. Rainier. Sit to Muser. Sit back over. OLSH sets it. Rainier to Riley. Muser quick set over. Turbuck calls for it. Sets up Rooney to the outside, and that is out. Nate Huddlemeyer with the serve. Curry. On Muser. It's back over. Curry to Rooney. Molly plays it, but it'll go up into the stands. And that'll do it here for the first set. OLSH wins it 25-19. And I think, Evan, like you said earlier, the Trojans just unable to really get on a run, get anything going this first set, which kind of gave the Chargers the advantage.
Yeah, when you don't win the serve and pass game, that's tough for sure. If you don't get good passes, then your serves aren't forcing the other team to throw a high ball to the outside, and they can just run their middle all the time. Like, it's going to be tough to win. And also, if your offense is so one-dimensional, like the Trojans is with their outsides, that's all they said, really. Like, they need Sharp towards the end on the right side. He had a couple kills, so we need to – Darren at setter has to be able to go enough outside to, like, keep them consistently getting kills. We also need to flip the court, set it back behind his head to Sharp, whether it's a back row C attack or a front row 5. And I'd like – both middles are new to the varsity side. Like, Nate Huddlemeyer, he's the setter on JV, and they call him up to play middle on varsity. So I'd like to see Riley get one, maybe two middle sets, a set, just to make OLSH, like, consider jumping to block them, because if not, they're just going to come to the outside and double block every time. And that's forcing some of the hidden errors on Romali or Muser on the outside, because they're always seeing that double block. And then if they tip over the block, all the defense is ready for it, because there's no other options. So it's really just spreading out the offense, getting a back row attack, whether it's the C or out of the BIC in the middle, just getting just a little more variation. Granted, like, they're all pretty much new to their positions. Like, Riley, this is his first time setting. Like, it's going to take him a little bit to get adjusted to running across the court. It's not like he has the best passing to help him with that. He's running all over the spot, over the place, because you can practice, like, him setting from one spot every time. But when he's moving all over the place, this set's not going to be the best every time, which should be expected. But just spreading the offense out and getting better receives, they're going to have to do that. Granted, they got it down to 6 points at the end. They were down by more than 6 to begin. So For the Trojans, just try to win serve and pass and get a little more variations in the offense, and hopefully they'll win the next set and probably send this game to 5, I would say. I could see this game going 5. This could last a while, or it could be done in 3.
Yeah, I do agree with you, though. I see what you're saying, because, I mean, you know, you talk about OLSH getting the momentum, and that's part of the reason, because they know what the Trojans are going to do every time, because, like you said, they kept setting the outside while on offense.
They probably would, OLSH's coach said, like, middle, cheat all the way to the Trojans outside. Like, not like ignore the Trojans middles, but if Darren would set Sharp back behind his head, like, you're fine. You're okay if you're OLSH's head coach if they have a single block there every once in a while because they put so much pressure on the outside.
Here we go, set number 2. Riley's serve is out to start.
That doesn't help either. Missed serves.
Bridge serve. Riley, outside from user, gets it over, no one there. For the Chargers, Trojans get the point. Muser serve short. Coming back into the game is Lieb. Molly. It's to Riley, where Molly's serve's blocked. What a save there by Rayner. And the Trojans pick up the point.
Yeah, that hit Chris in the head off the block. Very lucky that bounced right back to Rex, or that would not have been a good look. And number 7, OLSH's middle, got way too excited on the overpass.
Molly gets it over. Curry to Rooney. Riley. Rainier passes from Molly. Overhand hit. And the Trojans take the lead here, 3-2. Rainier. It's over. Curry. Rooney. That is way out.
Yeah. Either hit into the bleachers or one hopped into the bleachers.
Got to be paying attention there if you're sitting in the first couple rows.
First couple rows, especially that bottom one.
Curry for Rooney. Molly jumps up, hits it. Chargers get the point as Rooney walks back to serve. Sharp with a kill for the Trojans. And he heads back to the line now. Sharp gets it over, misplayed by Marco Buzzard. Sharp serve, makes it over. Omar's hit is out. Rainier, great play to keep it alive. Muser just hits it over. An overhand hit there. And a kill for Isaac Tarbuck. Marco Buzzard serving. Riley gets to Romali, that's blocked. Riley to Muser. That hit is out. Molly, Riley setting up Huddlemeyer, tips it over.
Cool.
Buzzard serve, straight to Romali. Riley sets Romali, misplayed by Buzzard, and that goes out. Trojans get a point.
I don't know if that set was meant, but that set was so far inside, it actually took Chris inside of the block, inside of even cross of OLSH's block, so he was able to hit at the libero, just couldn't handle the hit. But that's a good set if that was meant, and not just accidentally put too far inside. That's a good set to have, because if you keep pushing the ball too far outside, like the block's gonna be able to see that every time. So if you throw one inside, they'll make them consider, like they have to now watch Romali's approach if he's going in or out.
Muser. It's over. Curry. Tarbuck tips it over. Huddlemeyer couldn't get enough on that. And Aiden Curry will serve for the Chargers. Rainier. It's to Riley. From Muser, hits it over. Diving play made by Tarbuck. Keeps it alive. Rainier. Out to Riley. For Sharp. The ball off the ceiling for Rooney. And the Trojans hit the point. Lead by one here, 9-8. In set number 2. Tarbuck. Picks up the kill for the Chargers.
He's done that like 6 times now, I swear. Just going up full approach and then just tipping right into the block, and it just falls over. Like at a certain point, if you're the block and you see him going to tip, you pull your hands down so he can't throw it off the top of them, and you let your defense play the ball.
Tarbuck gets it over. Rainier. All sets Muser. He's played by OLSH. Oh, and some miscommunication there from the Trojans. Cost them a point there. Molly. It's to Riley. Molly. Short. Hits it into the net. Molly, diving play, gets it over. Excellent effort there from Romali. Curry. Had to set bridge. That was blocked there by Muser. Now it's Ryan Bridge to serve. Rainier. So to Riley. Trojans get it over. Molly. Now to Muser. That's called out.
It looked pretty out. It was close for sure. They didn't get a touch off the block, but just like the ball off Muser's hand, he doesn't really hit it too much downspin. It's more of just kind of like almost like a flat swing towards it. So it gets kind of like that float-ish. And that's why like if he gets a little top spin, that ball's fine in the corner. But that's why the hand contact of where you hit the ball and then snap down with your wrist, that's why that's so important, because you hit those back line shots if you just get that little top spin on it.
Muser serve. Tip over the net, makes it over, and Altmar's try goes out. Muser serves short. Service out there by Lieb.
Yeah, I think they were checking the score.
Curry. Set to Rooney. Played by Riley. Altmar right back over. Rainier. There to DeVore. Altmar gets it over, played by Romali. And that drops Trojans.
That's a kill for Rex. Yeah. It's a little barrow kill.
We're all tied up here, set number 2. Rooney. It's over. Rainier calls for it. Molly tips it, unable to get there. Is Lieb. Rainier's serve. Cool. That looked like it hit the line to me.
Yeah, I was falling on the screen here. That definitely looked in. So they have home court advantage of knowing the line judges, but they haven't given the Trojans a single call when it's been close.
I guess you're trying not to look.
Not that you should, but
I mean,
it happens for sure. Yeah.
Well, it's definitely hard being a line judge, especially if you're from one team. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to look biased, but you don't. You know.
But you can. You can definitely be biased, but like it's a bad look if it's clearly out. And you call it in. It's a very bad look. That's why some schools, they'll hire extra refs just for line judging.
Oh, okay.
Which there is that option.
No, they do that like for playoffs. Do they
That's
definitely
playoffs. It is 4 refs, definitely.
Okay,
but in the regular season, if the school wants it, they can they can request for 4 referees for line judging.
Okay.
But North, for as long as I've known, has just had JV players do it. Or in this case, parents, Darren's dad. It was the line judge over there.
Altmar hits it over. Riley. It's to Romali. And Altmar jumps up with a kill for the Chargers. Buzzard will serve. Riley.
Oh, a
Nice
save.
there by DeVore. It's to Riley. Over Molly. It's a diving effort there by Buzzard, but he hits it out. Curry. It's it to Rooney, but that's into the net.
Timeout, yeah.
Chargers take a timeout down by 2.
I'd say the Trojans are definitely winning serve and pass right now. With that ace by Romali right there, and their passing has gone a lot better. Like, just noticeably better, because you can see Riley, whenever he's setting the ball off their first contact, he's inside the 10-foot line every time. So that's ideally, it's a high pass inside 10-foot line, kind of like where it says high in North Catholic in the middle of the floor on North Catholic side. Somewhere right there, a little bit pushed off the middle towards the right side. That would be the ideal spot for a perfect pass, but anywhere in their case, a good pass is just high in front of the 10-foot line. So you can have at least 2 options.
Molly with another good serve. Curry sets it up, diving effort there from DeVore.
That was a great run out of the middle. So if you're DeVore from North Catholic side, he's got to play defense outside in, because that ball, he came too far the inside, and then he had to backtrack. He was already momentum moving one way, and had to go the other way to try to play that, and it just sniped the line.
Muser plays it to Riley. Muser gets it over. Curry on to Butler. And Molly on Muser. Try again. Still kept alive, but Rooney can't get up in enough time.
And he had plenty of time
to
get up. He was just laid on the ground there, just watching, I think, for a second. Because he definitely had time to get up and get at least get a touch on that third contact. He just got caught watching.
Curry sets up Turbuck. Turbuck now to serve. Molly gets to Riley. And DeVore gets it over for the Trojans.
No.
And Molly plays it. Rainier on Muser. Gently hits that one over the net. Butler for Riley. Pass to Muser. Curry. Now looks to Rooney, and that is out.
I was saying no there's that first hit by OLSH. You could see the ball go into the net and bounce back out. Like, that should be 4 contacts, because that did not hit the Trojans' block. Because you could tell, like, I have the perfect angle right down the middle to see that. You can see the ball into the tape and bounce back to their side, not hitting the block. Because that would have hit the block, it would have popped up a little bit or gone to the side, but the ball went straight in and then back out. And you could tell, like, that should have been 4 contacts. But I guess they got the point in the end, so that didn't really matter. But at the moment, we should have got the point.
Riley. It's Muser, hits it over. Curry. Now to Rooney. Riley sets up Muser.
Close.
Oh, now up and over is Altmer
Out.
try again, and that just hits the back corner. It's tied 21-21. Bridge. His serve just skims over the net. Altmar. A huge kill for OLSH. They now take the lead. Kind of timeout called here. So we're heading towards the end. Of the second set.
I mean, if you're OLSH, that last plays, that's what you want to do every time, is find Altmaier in the middle. Just let him just hammer it straight over the Trojans' block, because he's just hidden. He's hidden over both the Trojans' middle. He's that tall and can reach that much higher above them. They've gotten a couple good touches off the top of the block, or good defensive touches, but and that was a perfect pass, perfect set. Like, timing there was perfect.
Rainier. It's to Riley. On to Sharp. It's blocked. Bridge back to serve again. Rainier. It's to Riley. Sets up user behind him, hits it out. Now 24-21 in favor of the Chargers. Bridge serve right into the net. Trojans down 2. Curry to Butler, hits it over. Riley to Rainier, calls for it. Sharp will simply set it over the net. Altmaier gets it over. Riley trying to race for it, and OLSH wins the second set 25-22.
Seems like for the Trojans at the beginning of this season, like when they get towards the end of sets, they don't have a definitive closer yet. Like in basketball, like you'd give it to your best player and they have them go one-on-one. It's kind of the same thing in volleyball. Like you'll have that one player where you're like, we're going to set you here no matter what, get us a kill. They don't have that player necessarily yet. Romali's close, but in that row, like sometimes you just get stuck in a rotation where he's back row. You could set him out of the back row, but he's not going to be as effective out of there as he is in the front row. So there is like, and then it was just like 3 hidden arrows in a row by Sharp and Muser. So like, that's not how you would want to end a set, but that's just, they don't have a closer yet. So maybe like throughout the season they find that person, but they're going to have to eventually if they want to start, because they'll get into these close sets towards the end, and then they'll just have hitting errors. So unless like they can make it a collective effort where they're getting kills from everywhere, like I mentioned earlier, with Sharp on the right side, or at least something out of the middle or a back row attack. That's why like variation in your offense is so important. Like even at the highest levels, you'll see they'll run 4 different players going to go attack at once. 2 from the back, 2 from the front of the setter's front row, and the setter can dump the ball too. So there's at least 5 different things at a time the defense should have to prepare for, but on the Trojan side, it's become a little too one-dimensional, a little too much set outside, because the passing has been much better. So they should have those options, but that's just the communication from the coaching staff to Darren Riley as the setter, saying, like, you have to try to spread the offense around just a little more than just throwing it outside every time.
And yeah, and I think that'll come
Yeah,
eventually.
it is only the second game of the year, and all these, like
we've been saying, it's
two-thirds
like
of them are
new,
sophomores.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's a pretty new team, and you know, just play more games, start building that chemistry, and
but they're close at least. Like, they're in each set towards the end. Like, in this set, they were leading. They had like a, I think, 4-point lead maybe was the largest. But they're definitely, like, once they get, like, to 20 points, like a lot of coaches say, be the first team to 20. Because normally you got a pretty good chance to get 5 points before your opponent gets whatever amount of points they need. But once you get to 20, that's when it becomes, like, vital. You have someone that you're like, I can set them. There's better than a 50% chance they get the kill here, you know?
OLSH will serve. Start off here the third set. Trojans' next game is away at Beaver County Christian on March 26th. Right after that, they're back home against Aquinas Academy March 31st. And the first point will go to the Trojans. Ball ricochets off the ceiling. Rooney's still able to play it. And the Chargers come up with it here. As coming back in is Lieb. Molly. So to Riley. Tough angle there for Muser to get it over. That serve is out. Muser heads back to the line.
Oof.
Attempted block there by the Trojans goes out. Rooney serves it. Riley, now to Sharp. And Trojan point.
Okay. Guess someone touched it. Did you see one? I didn't see one unless it was the back defender. So I don't think I saw one off the block.
Curry. So to Altmar. Rayner just able to get it over. Riley. Off Rainier sets it. And this one drops right in the middle of the court.
Normally, the first time Rex will do that dump from the libero, normally it works. Normally it catches the team completely off guard, but Altmaier was right there reading it, and then that set up his own setter to do the dump in the middle. Because most teams aren't expecting the libero to be able to jump, set, dump it.
Molly tried to tip it over, comes up short. User to Riley for Romali. Trojans get the point. Bridge was coming for it. Serve from DeVore, makes it over. User, now to DeVore. Curry, the outside played by Riley. DeVore sets it deep. Slide for the Trojans. Riley just gets it over. Hit back over. Now jumping up is Romali. What a play made by Buzzard to keep that alive, but it goes out. And Trojans get the upper hand. Curry. Just said it, that goes out. Six-5 in favor of the Chargers. Curry will serve. User now gets to Riley. Out for Molly, but that's out.
Such a good set, though. That's such a good one-handed just pop up the Molly on the outside.
Molly to Riley, now to Molly, that goes into the net. Riley to Molly, but that goes out. User pass to Riley. Now Curry, Turbuck on the outside. Riley sets DeVore. That goes out, but it was tipped.
So they got tipped right off, I think, a block. But DeVore's been a bright spot since he's been subbed in on defense especially, and now getting the hit.
Curry, seen it up to Butler. Blocked there by the Trojans. DeVore diving effort. Sends it back over Chargers' way. Molly. Huddlemeyer sets it over. Turbuck gets it back over. Muser to Riley. DeVore. The overhand
He's under the
hit.
net. Yeah. There was like 4 one-arm saves in that rally. DeVore was diving all over the place, and I think that set that DeVore hit that second one, I think that was meant for Chris in the back row, but DeVore was so just ready that he's like, I'm just going to go ahead and hit this.
Turbuck. It's Rainier.
Oh,
Riley now
upset.
to Muser. Trojans trying to claw their way back. They're now within 1. Hurry. Turbuck. Riley, over Molly, that's blocked. Muser. Riley, that's short. Muser. Sit to Riley. Molly able to get it. Gently tipped over there by Rooney. Turbuck back to serve the 4-point lead, and timeout called here by the Trojans. OLSH. Their next game will actually be in the Norwin varsity tournament at 8 a.m. on Saturday. Opponent still to be determined. And after that, they'll face Gateway and Portersville Christian before heading into another tournament at Derry High School.
Cool.
Curry. It's over. Huddlemeyer plays it for Riley. Now to Muser. Buzzard. Curry. On the outside for Rooney. This block there by the Trojans goes out. Chargers serve makes it over. Muser. Rooney. This overhand hit is good. Muser back over. Diving effort there by Curry. Couldn't come up with it. Altmar, hit that's blocked. Good save there by Rayner. That goes out. Leap subs back in to serve. Molly. Riley. User just gets it over. Rooney tries to tip it, hits it short. Curry. Rooney jumps up. And it's the net. This will be a Trojan point. Rooney. He's getting it, hits it into the net. User serve played by Turbuck, and that hits the back corner there. Rooney serve, straight to Muser. Riley. Now hit over by Petrowski. Riley, Muser calls for it. Molly gets there in just enough time. Riley to Romoli, that's out. Muser. To Riley, now Sharp. That's blocked by Altmar. Rainier. It's to Riley. Molly. Diving effort goes out by Tarbuck. Altmar. Sit Riley. Now is Sharp. Riley. It's over to Sharp. Racing back for it is Rooney. Curry. It's it over. Tipped over by Sharp. Carry there on Altmar. Trojans are down by 2 as Rainier goes back to serve. Riley, just hit it to Romoli. It's blocked by Altmar, and he'll sub out for Ryan Bridge. Buzzard gets it over.
Oh.
Bridge back with it. Now Turbuck, Molly.
Sit back.
Sit to Riley. Back for Sharp. Molly falling over. Rainier gets it over. What a play. Now Tarbuck, Rainier. It's off of him. Calling for it is Muser. Rainier gets it back over the net.
Oh.
Trojans trying to reset. Rainier calls for it. Gets it back over. Riley sets up Muser, sets it over, diving effort, kept alive by the Chargers. Riley out for Romoli, and it's out. Muser.
Whoa.
Unable to come up with it. Andrew Karchit comes into the game for the Trojans. Rainier to Romali, and that is out. Marco Buzzard to score, serve. Rainier, Sharp. Curry, Turbuck, it's blocked. Chargers though, let it drop. Is Ryan Bridge there?
See, that's
He didn't
that's,
know where
that's
it
happened a
was.
couple times
Yeah.
on OLSH's side as we're there. They'll get a dig or they'll get a good second touch and they'll just let the ball draw.
Yeah, Buzzard thought Bridge had that, but he had his back turned. There to the play. Trojans got the point. Hipped over there by Huddlemeyer. 21-17 the score. As DeVore is back to serve. Curry. Turbuck. Picks up the kill there for the Chargers. Curry, serve. Riley, out of DeVore. Butler gets to Turbuck, and that's out. For the Trojans, Cox Mejia back to serve. Riley tries to set Muser, but that goes into the net. Turbuck serve to Rainier. Out to Riley. That one is short. And it's game point here. For OLSH. Turbuck serve. Rainier gets it. Riley. Muser gets it over, Buzzard. Now to Curry to Rooney, that's blocked. Rooney able to play it, but it's out. OLSH picks up the point. They win set 3, 25-19. And that'll do it for this one. The Chargers sweep the Trojans. And Evan, it started to look like the Trojans definitely played better in the second and third sets for sure, but you can definitely tell they're still lacking in consistency out there.
Yeah, there's definitely moments for sure out there that, like, they're playing really good, they're going on runs, they're getting good digs. But then again, there's also these moments where, like, they have just so many just hidden errors, just hitting errors. and more hitting errors every time, whether it's in the net, it's out of bounds. And it gets to a point where, as a hitter, you got to think, like, I'm missing a lot. I can't go up and swing as hard as I can every time because it's just going out. I got to look to either try to tool the block, find a tip, or just go do a good roll shot to a back corner. Because OLSH, all they did was just stay, their libero stayed in the same spot and had just the Trojans outside hit right to them every time. They got to try to make their defenders and OLSH move and think about it, whether it's a roll shot short or a roll shot. Like, if you don't know what to do, roll shot deep corner. Like, that's like guaranteed to at least get OLSH out of system a bit. But that just didn't happen. Like, their serve receive was honestly fine for the Trojans this game, like minus the first set. The first set was a little rough. But the second and third, like, serve receive and like, Grant serving could have been a little better, a little more aces would have liked to see, but their passing was pretty decent, but just too many hidden errors. But like, that comes in time. Like, the setter hitter connection, that only comes in time, and it's only their second game of the year.
Right. Yeah. Still a lot to go here for this young team for the Trojans. But that will do it for tonight's broadcast. My name is Callie Martis alongside Evan Camille, and your final score for this one, OLSH takes it in 3 sets over the Trojans.